Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philipp Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical nous, a man who can single-handedly turn defence into attack, and he's capable of playing anywhere on either flank. And when you add in the vision and creativity of a central playmaker, there's nobody else like him.
He's cut it out. Nicely spread. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bale.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Looking to play him in. Bale picks it up out wide. Cruyff. And it's Lahm. Gives it back. Some intricate passing looking... It's Luis Suarez! Oh, it's come off the upright. Hazard! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Hazard plays it short, and that is expertly dealt with. Swings it across. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Hazard. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Yaya Toure. Now it's Luis Suarez. Hazard. Varane with the clearance. He'll try from distance! No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Namdin still without a single shot on target. Bellingham, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Rodri. That's a little off target. Hazard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And Cruyff! Chance, surely! Rodri. It's Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Eto'o. Thuram. Check, punts it upfield. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Passing is crisp and sharp. Spread out to the left. And this is Hazard, and he shoots! And that has been cleared. Hazard. Now, can they get him away? He can run onto that. And it's Hazard. Hazard! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Hazard goes short. Now it's Hazard. Oh, it's played into the area. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Namdin are looking to go forward now. Bellingham. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Now it's Eto'o, played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
He won't be happy with that one. Hazard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Thuram. Rodri. Now it's Eto'o. Takes on his marker.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Schneider. And here's Hazard. Hazard! That's the end of the first 45. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting
very little to
traffic be
report.
heavy after the
Nothing
final
indeed
whistle
in
today.
terms of goals scored.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So we're off again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Messi. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. Oh, this looks sharp. Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. Chooses to go cross-field.
Well spotted.
Now it's Luis Suarez. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Knocks it out wide. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Hazard. Can he finish? Superb goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
The goal scorer after 54
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found a pocket.
Namdin have taken the lead.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Searching pass he's played there. Nice interception, well timed. And he's there to belt it away.
Substitution.
Pull it. Not the most accurate pass. Hazard. Now it's Messi. Hazard. Eto'o being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Varane spots it and intercepts. And it's Bellingham. And this is Hazard. Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Looking for the run. Lahm. Now the ball in. And he's taking no chances there.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Hazard really struggling to influence the game. And sent off! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
The two coaches
Hazard.
are signalling changes
Number
here, both at the same
17,
time.
Eto'o. Number 21.
Yaya Toure
Messi.
is one of those
Number
players who's
16,
known for reading the game
Rodri.
better than anyone.
Number 19.
And here's
Bellingham.
Hullet.
Coming on
Played
the
out
field.
wide, back where it
Number
came
15,
from. It's a promising
Del
position.
Piero. Number
Aimed at the far
13.
side. Oh, great leap! And yes, it's there! Manchester United are back on level terms. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Number 7.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Vieira. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
They've played it short. Del Piero. Lam gets a foot in here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Produces a cross. Played back in. That's a decent clearance. Tries one from range. Another one of football's and how moments. Corner number 3 coming up. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's travelling a long way. And now a sudden chance to counter.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. And this is the big chance. So, to pass or to shoot, that is his question. This looks promising. He's going for goal! Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
And this is Bale.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
And it's been taken short. And here's Yamal. Thuram. Oh, shooting chance! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Del Piero with the short one. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Thiago. And that's a good ball. There's the shot! Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Desai cuts it out. Yamal. He's found a way through. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well seen. And that will be it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Namdin can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action.
Yaya Toure will be key here, Peter. His versatility and drive makes him a nightmare for the opposition.
He was actually a much more conventional holding midfield player in his younger days, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he's come on in leaps and bounds since then. In fact, he's at his best when...
It's Hazard! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Hazard certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Bale getting forward. And it's Bellingham. Oh, it's Del Piero. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Sneijder. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
That is ended up in no man's land. Bellingham. And Azar. And here's Eto'o. And he is... And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Bellingham, look at the space here. And he's gone backward here. He's having a pop! They've got to be quick to recover this. The muscular approach does pay off here. And here's Azar. He's keen, determined to have his say.
Namdin really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Hazard goes short. Thuram. And here's Hazard. Not a hint. Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And here's Bellingham.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Azar. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Not the most accurate pass. Sneijder conjures time and space where few can. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
And that's excellent, such a clean tackle. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pinged towards the front line. Threads one in, strokes it back. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Sneijder, and it's Thuram. Cruyff going after that. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And it's Rodri. Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Chance, surely! Tried the volley, but no.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Seedorf. And this is Del Piero. Del Piero. Seedorf. Azar. Now it's Luis Suarez. Stood up well to him there. Bellingham, who can single-handedly make a difference. Now it's Del Piero. Lam. Cruyff might just make this. And here's Del Piero. This might spell danger. Shapes to shoot! There it is! The first significant strike. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that is indeed the final act. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How would you review the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Namdin leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. Gets us going once more.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
And the pass is intercepted. And here's Cruyff. Looking for options for move. Shot at goal! Azar, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Eto'o. Nicely weighted ball. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival, Schneider. And now the breakaway. Time and again they are repelled. Bale. And here's Bellingham.
Bellingham really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He won't be happy with that one. Rodri makes a move down the right. Namdin, still that goal to the good. And he's had it nicked away. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ferdinand. And here's Azar. Great vision. And the finish! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Eto'o looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down there.
Azar, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Now it's Eto'o. Seedorf. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Schneider. Namdin leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. That is good alertness. No way through. And this is Eto'o. Now it's Del Piero. Eto'o has it out wide and in space. the shot! And no mistake. And this is getting better and better. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Substitution on the field, number 8, Hazard.
So changes afoot here, 16, and from both sides.
Rodri.
Namdin are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Thiago. Number 9.
And here's Eto'o.
Substitutions taking place.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Varane makes the interception. Pirlo. And smartly reclaimed. And here's Thiago. Eto'o. Ferdinand gets it clear. Rooney aimed beyond the defence. And this is Ronaldo. Very nicely done. Bale did well to stay calm there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Eto'o picks it up out wide. Ferdinand defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Oh, nicely intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Thiago always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar scooting forward. And this is Ronaldo. He has found the way. Decent chance! That's another chance! It's a goal! And what a climax we have here! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper, couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Substitution on the field, number 4.
Namdin can make their change now with a break in play. Manchester United give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about.